Kyrie to tie it.
That is a great inbounds play. Van Vliet.
They got to get it across.
They did get it across. Well, that Udoka made a great call.
Yes.
Timeout watch.
Yes.
Right there.
Frustrating ass loss, man.
Called a great timeout.
Not me from the future.
Yes, you from the future. Are you going to continue to be a petulant little child? A little baby?
I'm not following.
There's 13 seconds left. Why are you giving up on your team?
All the Rockets have to do is hit a free throw and the game's over.
Why don't you have faith for once in your life?
I do have faith.
Then prepare for what's about to happen to you. Oh, and make sure you have a janitor on standby to clean up the Rockets' mess off the court. All right?
Okay.
Need to clean it up a little bit?
I can make a call.
All right. Back to the present.
If he misses this and you're Houston, you have to foul immediately. Oh my God, he missed it. Oh my God. Exum, wide open three to tie it. Oh, Dante Exum! Dante Exum! We're going to overtime! No way that just happened! No way that just happened! The Rockets have poop on the court! Folks, the Dallas Mavericks get what was maybe the most improbable win of the season for the Mavs against the Houston Rockets. 147-136. A whole lot of things happened. We're going to talk about it, obviously. Dante Exum hit an incredible shot to send it to overtime after the Rockets made a mess all over the court. Kyrie Irving did insane things. Luka Doncic played like an MVP. We're going to get into it. The Mavs are now 14-2 over their last 16 games. That's the best record in the NBA over that stretch. They have the second best net rating, the first, number one in defensive rating, the best defense in the league over that stretch, first in opponent field goal percentage as well. Things are clicking for the Mavericks. And what's funny is they didn't even play that great of defense in this game. They gave up 136, of course, in overtime, but still in regulation, they gave up 129 points to this Houston Rockets team. And credit to the Rockets, they hit some tough shots. We'll look at them here in a second, but man, how about these clutch numbers for the Mavericks? They are 23-9 in the clutch. That is tied for first. They have the best offense in the clutch. That's going to be very important come playoff time, folks. They're number 9 in defense and number 3 in net rating. And this is over the course of the entire season. So this is when Grant Williams was closing games. God bless him. This was before Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington came to the Mavericks and when Kyrie was dealing with injuries and Luka was dealing with injuries. And now you have a guy like Kyrie Irving who scored 25 points in the last 14 minutes of game time in this game, including 48 total. Luka had a 37-point, 12 assist, 9 rebound game. I mean, it's all coming together. We're just getting right to the second half. I think it's important to understand why the heroics were needed for the Mavericks. Dillon Brooks had 29 points, 5 of 6 from 3, 24 points for Fred VanVleet. Some of the shots he was hitting were absolutely insane. Reggie Bullock went 3 of 3 from deep. Jabari Smith went 2 of 4 from deep. The Rockets had some insane shot making in this game. I mean, when Dillon Brooks is doing you like this, you need some heroics. You need some Kyrie Irving antics, some Dante Exum clutch shots. I mean, these were the type of shots that were going in, folks. Fred VanVleet looking to draw a foul. Just throwing it up. Okay. But when it's Kyrie's turn to get going, it is Kyrie's turn to get going. The Rockets are playing incredibly physical all game on defense. You see it at the start of this possession here from Fred VanVleet. It's why this game was really kind of terrible to watch up until the end. There was a combined, 35 free throws for the Rockets, 45 for the Mavericks. Jesus Christ, do some math. 80 free throws combined in this game. Just absolutely insane. But Kyrie Irving, it's go time. I like this right here. The Rockets obviously small without Şengün. Let Gafford get in the middle of the floor and let him work. Jabari Smith's a taller guy, but he's not as tall as Gafford. He's not as big as Gafford. Let him go to work. Luka Doncic, Dillon Brooks, Luka singing his head, diamond, 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 diamonds on me dancing. Where the hell are you going, Dillon Brooks? Look at the bench. Oh! Luka's laughing. You can't tell. You can kind of tell just by his head here in the back that he's laughing and smiling. Oh, what a maniac. Oh, no. Oh, no. This made it a 2-point game. Sorry, the Mavericks were down by 22 points at one point in this one. Look at this beautiful ball movement from the Mavericks. Kyrie, Maxey, Exum, driving, kicking, Tim Hardaway Jr. 3. That's beautiful basketball right there, ladies and gentlemen. Pass up good looks for better looks. And now it's time for Luka to cook. Luka and Dillon Brooks had a fun little back and forth in this game. A lot of trash talking. Seemed kind of friendly. And one! This would tie the game, the free throw. Mavs defense wasn't the best in this game, but they had their moments, especially late. Hey, they have one of the best clutch defenses in the league. Look at that block by PJ Washington. That's a great job. 10-point game, 9:30 left in the fourth quarter. Honestly, man, that goes. 12-point game. It's a huge difference in the game. And this ended up being a 4-point swing because PJ Washington gets the block there, and then on the other end, in transition, attack. Jalen Green in foul trouble. You know he's not going to contest that hard. It's a great job. And as I mentioned earlier, Kyrie had a stretch. 14 minutes. The final 14 minutes of game time, he had 25 points. Guy was just going crazy. This was the start of that barrage. Look at this tough shot right here, man. I mean, that's pretty good defense for Jalen Green. That's just better offense. And now we get one of my, if not my favorite type of Kyrie shot right here. Good defense, good hands, good help. Gets a steal, pull up in transition. That was a 2, unfortunately, but a big shot in that moment really got the crowd into it. More defense leading to offense here. The Mavericks only gave up 23 points in the fourth quarter, which, you know, was much better than what they gave up the rest of the game. So that clutch defense coming in handy again. And I like this entire sequence. Great defense originally to get the steal. Kyrie misses. Luka gets it back, gets blocked, gets it back again, and then decides to kick it out. And now the offense can reset a little bit, and it's going to lead to a Kyrie Irving wide open corner 3. Again, just a great job. Great job offensively down the stretch here for the Mavericks. Dylan Brooks, now it's Kyrie's turn to cook you, buddy. Oh, the spin. Oh, my Lord. I mean, I think every player in the history of the league is getting cooked. Look at the bench. I mean, that's a nasty move right there. That's like a Tony Parker-esque move. I feel like Tony Parker used to do that all the time, that little spin move. When Kyrie gets to the paint right here, this little pull-up jumper in the paint is just money. It feels, it's like shocking almost when he misses it. That's just too easy for him right there. Again, Jalen Green in foul trouble. So you're not getting maybe his best defensive effort. He's not going to contest as hard as he might usually contest. That's a great job by Kyrie Irving. More defense here. Luka, I have to give Luka a ton of props. He got his 5th foul this game with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He played the next 10 minutes with 5 fouls, and I thought he did a great job. This is good work by everybody involved, forcing a shot clock violation on the Rockets. Here's Luka with 5 fouls. They're going at him. Here comes Dylan Brooks to set the screen. They want Luka involved in all the action. Luka's not fouling. He's playing defense. Fred VanVleet's grifting. It ain't working. Again, just another Kyrie Irving masterclass, ladies and gentlemen. If he reached the 65 game minimum for All-NBA, I think voters would have an interesting choice. I would obviously vote him. I don't have a vote, but we know how the media gets, especially with Kyrie Irving. I'd be interested to see if they would have voted him, because I think he's definitely had a top 15 season, especially amongst guards. And here's where the crazy back and forth began with this game. Obviously, it was kind of a blowout early on. Looked like the Rockets were going to take it to the Mavericks. And then for the final 3 minutes or so, it was just back and forth, back and forth. Dylan Brooks in the corner here. 3 puts the Rockets up by 2. He's talking some trash to Luka. He's talking some trash. Oh, what a fun back and forth. But then, of course, you know, that one guy on the other end of the floor is the MVP of the league. So I don't know what to tell you. Where the hell are you going? Step back 3. That puts the Mavericks up by 2. I'm sorry, 1. Mavs were down by 2 before this shot. Oh, what a shot in that moment by Luka Doncic. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Kyrie going crazy and Exum hitting that shot, I think kind of overshadows an incredible Luka game in this one. And then on the other end, a minute 30 left, Mavs up by 1. Another example of some of this crazy shot making by the Rockets in this one. I mean, that's a crazy shot. That might have been a travel, actually. Oh, no, it wasn't. But still, tough shot by Jabari Smith there that puts the Rockets up by 1. And then it's Kyrie Irving time. Again, double team comes. Great cut. Jalen Green falls asleep for just a second, turns his back on Kyrie Irving. Tremendous cut. Great find by Exum. The Mavs are back up by 1. We're seesawing. And then Reggie Bullock. Oh, Reggie. I loved Reggie back when he was a Maverick. I did. He seemed like a great guy. Hit some big shots for the Mavericks, but doing it to him dirty this time. Reggie from 3 puts the Rockets up by 2. It's slipping. All right, 22 seconds left. Fred VanVleet went 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Let's remember that. The Rockets' free throw shooting down the stretch of this game was atrocious, okay? Fred VanVleet went 1 of 2. That allowed the Mavericks an opportunity to tie the game here with 22 seconds left. And they drew up a great play out of a timeout. Kyrie Irving got a great look from 3. Just missed it. And this was me in the stream. Oh, what a terrible loss. I can't believe they lost the game. Never give up. Never give up. Never surrender. Jabari Smith Jr. goes 0 of 2 at the free throw line, and then this happens. Dante Exum, 3 to tie the game. Now, First and foremost, the Rockets completely fucked this up. I mean, the Mavs are in the bonus here. 7 seconds left. The Mavs have to dribble the full length of the floor. Dante Exum should have been fouled 14 times right there. Luka should have been fouled right there. How do you give that up? I'm not sure. To be fair, Dylan Brooks, it looked like was trying to foul Luka. And I got to give Luka a ton of props. Right here, I thought he was about to bomb this, but there's still 3 seconds left. That's plenty of time. And at this point, he's just baiting. He knows this. He's just baiting Reggie Bullock and making sure Reggie Bullock commits all the way out to Luka, and that leaves Exum wide open for 3. Now, Jabari Smith should already be sprinting out to Exum. There's no reason Jabari Smith should even be on Maxi Kleba under the basket right here. A 2 absolutely does nothing, and instead he is way too late to get out, and that's a wide open 3. So the Rockets just really fucked that entire sequence up. I mean, yeah! Let's go! Luka hype, PJ hype, crowd go crazy. Yeah! Mark Cuban, I can't believe this. How the hell did we luck into this? I didn't even do anything, really. And now here's the thing, too, right? We see this guy in the gold jersey right here. He's going barnacles, as he should. Boom, boom! And see, here's the thing. Great self-control. I got to give him a lot of props. He might be the secret MVP of all this. Great self-control. I would have been on the court. I would have been right there. You would have seen me. And the broadcast would have said, oh, who's that? Is that the Mavericks' new two-way player? Because I am tall, and it might be confusing for some people. But no, it's just a loud, proud, and rowdy fan. And the Mavericks just took it to the Rockets in overtime, outscoring them 18-7, ending up winning this game by 11. Kyrie Irving continuing to do Kyrie Irving things. And let's look at this moment here from Luka. Turnover here. Good hands by Jeff Green. Luka going to get back on defense. Fred VanVleet's going to get a layup. Luka going down, holding his knee. Now let's pause here. Look at it. He's bleeding. He is bleeding through his leg sleeve. What a warrior. More Kyrie Irving madness. 1 point lead for the Mavs. Look at that drive. Look at that finish. My Lord. More defense here. Luka again. 5 fouls. Bleeding from the kneecap. He's not giving up. He's playing defense. How about Maxey playing defense right here? Jalen Green. I thought that this was a clear and obvious foul whenever it first happened. I thought the Mavs got away with it, but I think Maxey went completely vertical there, and Jalen Green just kneed him right in the PP region, and that forced Maxey to come over. Great job. And then it was a quiet scoring game from PJ Washington. 14 points. 6 of those 14 points came in the final minute of this one. Look at that offense. I mean, that's a thing of beauty right there. That's a thing of beauty. Double team comes on Kyrie. Maxey in the middle of the floor kicks it out to a wide open shooter. Boom. That was pretty much the dagger. But for good measure, how about another great defensive play down the stretch of this game, this time from Derrick Jones Jr. Blocking that Jalen Green shot attempt. Mavs get the ball. That'll do it. And then Luka to PJ Washington. Look at this. Look at the handles and the kick out. PJ, 3J, ball game. But of course, it's not complete without Luka Doncic having one absolute psycho moment. Right here, 5 fouls, bleeding from both knees, blocking a Jabari Smith shot. And then immediately talking shit. Yeah! Let's go! Oh, he's talking shit. Yeah! Ime Udoka was asked after the game what Luka was saying to the bench. He said, I don't know. I don't speak Slovenian. Pretty funny. Of course, the greatest moment of this game, the celebration after. Luka and Kyrie embracing. Luka, I'm so fucking tired, man. I'm tired as shit, man. That's what he said. The hugging, the embrace. 2 of the greatest players in the league currently, and then the whole team at center court after what was most certainly the most improbable win of the season for the Mavericks. Everybody embracing. Oh man, what a win. The Mavs now 48-30. They're only 2 wins away from 50 with 4 to go. They got a great shot. Look at this. How about this moment? They said it couldn't work. They said it wouldn't work. They are not me, and they are stupid.